Welcome to Lords of Magic.
I feel like I played this before. This feels memorable. Oh my god, is it just a Scuffed Heroes 3? I don't think things that are in that genre are necessarily Scuffed Heroes 3. Let's jump into it. Lords of Magic.
Select your leader type.
Okay. You're about to enter the mystical land of Uruk. There are 8 regions in Uruk corresponding to the magic faiths. Life, death, order, chaos, fire, water, earth, and air. The heart of each region is its great temple where followers come to worship. In these dark times, the great temples have been overrun by foul creatures as Balkoth, Lord of Death, seeks to conquer all of Uruk. You must now choose to be a warrior, mage, or a thief. Cool? And lead one of these regions as its lord. To win the game, you must save Uruk by killing Lord Balkoth, either alone or with allies. If you are killed, you lose. Okay.
Mage, warrior.
I definitely played this game. I remember this.
Mage, warrior, mage, warrior, mage, warrior, thief, mage, warrior.
Love it.
Thief, mage, warrior, warrior, warrior.
If you die, yeah, you die if you're killed. Let's go. Let's go, mage. Well versed in arcane lore, mages can research and cast a variety of powerful spells. Though weak in physical combat, these learned champions can become formidable opponents as they acquire spells to destroy their enemies, or raise the dead, and even change the very surface of Uruk.
Warrior.
Superior in melee combat, these are the strongest and toughest champions. Skilled in the strategies of battle, warriors have the most powerful attack and defense capabilities, and are able to rally their troops to victory. Often astride great war beasts, they travel the far reaches of Uruk in search of worthy opponents.
Thief.
Skilled in the subtle arts of stealth, thieves are the craftiest of champions. They can move virtually unseen. I like the loop of music has a little stop. True to their furtive nature, thieves prefer to attack from a distance with ranged weapons rather than engaged in direct combat. Okay, cool, let's go mage.
The circle of life has no beginning.
Dude, I
end.
love this game. I wonder if it holds
your
up.
Faith and write your own destiny.
When did this game get released first time?
Worships death. Worships water. Worships chaos. Worships earth. Worships life.
Oh, she's hot. 1997. Oh my god.
Worships fire. Worships order. Worships air.
Wow.
Worships death.
Let's go, mage and death. You must destroy the one and only Balkoth before you can play as him. Oh, come on. Then why do you give it as an option? Okay, let's go air. These champions' long studies have brought them the control of lightning and of thunder, as well as knowledge of self-defense using giant crystalline spears. Dude, I love it! I love the vibe of this game. Attack, armor, hit points, mana, movement, ranged attack. Level 3, 4. Oh, he starts at level 3. 11 strength, 8 dexterity, wisdom. What's this? I don't know. That's his starting spell, I guess. Choose medium, easy, hard. Okay, I hope you guys don't respect me less. No, screw you if you respect me less. Let's start with easy, alright? We can go up in difficulty if we win. Please enter your lord's name. Corruptor. You are of the high places and worship the air. The people of your region need a leader to cleanse the land of invaders and unite them as one nation. By contrast, Balkoth's Death region and the nasty people of the Earth region are well established. Each has a powerful lord with armies in the field and guarding the capital, and a legendary creature protecting the Great Temple. The remaining lords each struggle to survive with only a small army and a small garrison in the capital. They strive to liberate their great temples from the dark shadow of evil, which has infested them in the wake of Balkoth's rise to power. Conquer these regions or liberate the great temple of friendly lords to win their fealty. Cool.
My spells await.
My spells await. You travel Iraq in parties of up to 3 champions, each with a retinue of up to 3 comrades. Parties move slower when not led by a champion. Okay. To move the party selected, click on the map to set a path and again to execute the move. The currently selected party appears at the bottom of the screen with separate section for each champion and his retinue. Double click on the image of any unit to view its attributes and upkeep cost, or drag the image to move it from one champion's retinue to another. To move a unit out of the party, select it and click on the map destination. Cool. Yeah, that works. Okay, that works. Wind Riders. Upkeep 1 beer. Dismiss. It is a bit like Heroes of Might and Magic, isn't it? But when did Heroes of Might and Magic come out? Could you turn the sound a little louder? I can still hear you talk. It is at 1% and the game hasn't given me settings so far to change the audio. Oh, there we go. Oh, I actually had to manage it with my Stream Deck. It is literally, I don't know if it's logarithmic, linear, or whatever, but it is literally at 1%. We'll turn ambience down a bit, speech up, sounds and music. As you can see, the balancing act is quite strange. Why is ambience so loud when I turn it off? Wait, that's music? How is it still off when everything... It's all off. Oh my god.
For my dark lord.
Thank
For
God.
my dark lord.
No! No, father! No! Alright, it's done. And then this? Speech.
For my dark lord. For my dark lord. My dark lord.
For my dark lord? The whipping sound? I mean...
For my dark lord.
Alright, cool. I think I know the audio balance I roughly want. Here we go. Resume. Alright, it works. For my dark lord whip, yeah. Game speed? I have no reference for what 25 means, but, you know, it's fine. Alright, cool. How do I quit this screen? Ah, here. Okay, cool.
My spells await.
Yes, don't show this one again in particular.
My
Your
spells
sound card
await.
works perfectly.
Your sound card works perfectly. So do I left click to move? Yeah. Let's go to this cave. And right clicking is cancelling out. Okay.
Become a warrior of air.
You will find warriors, cavalry, and infantry troops here for mercenary hire.
Spirit of a dragon.
Mercenaries are expensive to maintain and will desert you immediately if you cannot support them. To acquire permanent troops that are less expensive, you must become lord of this region by freeing the Great Temple. Aha, okay, yeah. This is a barracks with mercs. And I can demolish it because apparently the barracks belongs to me. Okay, cool, good to know. And this is the temple, yeah? In the capital, you can trade resources at the various establishments. Heal your party at the temple. Even beg for gold at the magistrate, which has the adverse effect of lowering your fame. Interesting. Magistrate, Respir, Tavern, Market, Temple. Yo, good music! Alright. That's good. That's so cute. This new or old? This is very old.
You remind me of this beer.
You both have a foamy head.
The precepts of our order are simple. Keep your head in the skies and your feet off the ground. Take care to learn the lesson of Icarus well. Unchecked that.
I will turn the voices up even more.
For my dark lord.
Don't show this one again.
Take care to learn the lesson of Icarus well. Unchecked ambition will lead to a swift downfall from great heights.
Oh, I don't have fame, so I can't spend it. You cannot have negative fame, apparently.
The precepts of our order are simple. Keep your head in the skies.
No
and
party
your
inside
feet
the city.
off
Okay, cool.
The ground.
So, what is this?
Our control over
Mage
air
Tower.
comes not from our staffs,
So
but from our indomitable will.
Part of your
That is
production
the first
capabilities are
lesson that is
outsourced
learned
outside of a
by
main
those
city.
who seek the ways of
And this
our
is also a
magic.
mercenary mage tower.
Our control over air comes not from our staffs. Our lives are dedicated to the acquisition of new
The spell
magical
library. Once you've
knowledge.
liberated the Great
Our many
Temple, you can
assistants
assign mages here to the library to conduct magical research and increase your arsenal of spells. To leave, click on the door on the left. That's cute. That's really cute.
My spells await.
Cave level 1. At one time this cavern was free of a multitude of wild barbarians that live that life now defile it. Autocalc. Enter. To start impulse combat, click on the red light at the bottom or press the space bar. Select your party members either on the map or in the lower panel to give them orders while combat is paused or running. The mouse pointer changes as it moves over the screen to show the selected unit's default order. To issue other orders, such as casting spells, use the button above the unit images. To access additional spells, right-click on the spell buttons after selecting a mage. Note that some of the units are comprised of multiple figures in combat, which can only be selected and ordered as a single unit. Regiments. Hold the cursor over any unit, you'll see its stats. Good. I can scroll with the arrow keys. Combat is paused. Oh, it's real time.
My spells await.
Oh! Cool.
My spells
We have
await.
RTS box rectangle
My
selection.
spells await.
It's paused, so it's more like Total War Warhammer 3 and those games of its
Like the
kind
wind.
than it is like Here's
My
Might and Magic, which is
spells
fully
await.
turn-based. And by hovering, we can see the stats. This is Grubtor, the mage, and then we've got Wind Riders, which can only be selected together.
To the skies! To the skies! To the sky! 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 To the skies!
That's not gonna get old.
We await your orders. Let's get going. Let's get going. Let's get going.
They didn't have multiple acknowledgement sounds for units, which ends up sounding less tedious and more varied.
Let's get going.
My spells
Limited
await.
budget. Okay, what do eagles do? 7 health only. They're very vulnerable, but they're fast, 28 movement speed, and they have 5 damage. Whereas face slingers have ranged. They have range damage, 7-10. And then the Wind Riders have 12 HP, 5 armor, and 7 damage. Grubtor has high damage, low
My
survivability.
spells await.
So I guess
Await
Wind
your
Riders are my best tank.
Let's get going.
Let's go.
My spell like
Yes? To the sky! To the sky!
Oh, he's just standing still.
Yes? To the sky!
my spell
Yes?
my s-
Yes? To the skies!
my s- like
Yes? To the skies!
We await. Let's get.
my s- like the wind.
I wonder if I can bait him into my position. Yeah, kind of.
My spell for my cause.
Yes?
Come
to the
on,
sky,
face
to the
slingers.
sky! Yes? To the sky! Look out!
Did he
My
just run
spell-
with one? There it is. Damn. Use mage to cast spells? Yeah, hold on. It all happened so fast. Here you can see how all participants in the preceding combat fared. Spoils of gold, ale, crystal, and fame, perhaps artifacts, are displayed at the bottom. Conquered gold mines. Wounded adventurers.
Candy snipers W asked me to the sky, 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 to the sky for my cause. Ah, to the sky, to the sky. As Grubby navigates the intricate landscapes of Lords
Wounded
of Magic,
adventurers.
one might feel a euphoric connection to the heavens
takes
above
that.
the digital realm, much like the vast skies offers endless
Wounded adventurers recover lost hit points every turn they rest in one location, and more if inside a structure. Healing takes time, but it is absolutely crucial to nurture fledgling adventurers, so they mature into experienced units. Losing good units in combat before they're able to gain experience can be devastating for your future success. So we gained a whole bunch of spoils. Where's my game sound? There it is. Ah, yes, the Lords of Magic. Thank you, Candy. Alright, we got the cave, and there's more caves, and then this one is the Storm Barracks. There's the capital city, and I think we have to go to the city in order to conquer it and own it. Because the temple's here.
Of our order. I've heard some stories about you. Funny, you look pretty smart to me.
Do we own it now?
Take care to learn the lesson of Icarus well.
I think so.
Unchecked ambition will lead to a swift downfall.
We already owned it. Oh, we already owned it.
Await.
How much movement have I got? Or is it not turn-based? Am I in fact just able to freely move around? Let's see what happens when I auto-calc. We lost nothing and we killed 2 orcs. And we lost some health. Okay. Yo, thanks for the prime, dude. The Great Temple's a bit outside the city. Ah. This is the Storm Giant Thieves Guild. Train thief troops. We are now inside the cave. Oh, there are amount of movement per turn. And what is this? I guess our magic of that kind. Click to end turn. Oh. Oh, okay. Ah, everyone taking their turn. We are air, so it's at the bottom left. So it looks like every element is represented in the game every time. Supplies of gold, ale, and magic crystals are displayed below, along with your fame. You can conduct trade and you can be healed in the capital. Your resources are diminishing if there's a negative number besides a resource. If you don't acquire more or dismiss some adventurers, you'll eventually go broke and some troops may start to desert you. Explore caves and dungeons to increase your wealth and XP. The further you stray from the capital, the more dangerous your adventure becomes. So they're saying like, it's been level scaled. If you immediately beeline in a line, you may face high strength troops. Your first goal should be to gain strength and liberate your great temple from the forces of darkness. Makes sense? I feel like this game is a pretty good start. You know, it's pretty good at onboarding players. Better than some modern games, in my opinion. A troop of miscreants entered this cave recently. It's level 3. Let's try. Is this a predecessor of Swords for the Ham series? You would have to look up when Ham 1, 2, 3 came out, because this is from 1997.
My spells away.
Okay, we got spells. Lightning. Let's try to cast lightning. Okay, cool. More?
My spells await for my call. My spells await.
What's this? Swiftness, attack speed. Oh, my hero's dying! Run!
Like the wind.
No! Grabtor! Is that the end?
Yes?
Oh no!
Look out below!
Look out below!
Look out below!
Oh my god, that went fast. This is easy, but level 3 cave was just too much.
Great master of the Necropian Abyss, I summon thee. The Lord of Air is dead. Yorak cannot hope to stand before us now.
I was hoping he's gonna laugh. I was like, surely he's gonna do an evil laugh now. It had that energy. Wonderful. Ah, the Lord of Death wins again. 10 out of 10 story. I like how you can hear it's a guy. You know, it's just a guy being like, wait, okay, this is level 3, right? Can we click what level it is? No.
My spells await.
Level 3, retreat. Also level 3. Hey, didn't we beat this one? Oh. The autocalc wins, but I lost. And it gained a level, the units. Ah, there's unit veterancy. What does it gain? What? 42 max health? They had 12 just now. That level 4, in fact. Oh my god. Level 3 is where heroes started. The Facelingers are level 2. And the Eagles are still level 1. But the Wind Riders went straight to level 3. Damn. Hey, by the way, it said restart, right? But we're still in the same gameplay sesh. It restarted the cave. We're still in turn 2. How do we heal? We heal a little bit every turn and more when we stay inside a building, it told us. Restart is more like autosave load? Yeah, I thought it was going to start us from the start of the mission. Okay, so I gained like a sliver of health. I went from 12 to 14. And that's while I'm inside this cave. But I might gain more when I'm like at home. Let's try to see what happens when we stand at home. Let's see.
Take care to learn the lesson of Icarus well.
Can we hire like any units at all?
Me of this beer. You both have a foamy head.
The precepts of our order are
Heal
simple.
party. Oh, we
Keep
could
your
spend
head
money.
in the skies and your feet off the ground.
We have 41 crystals, so we could spend some to heal them up. I wonder how it spreads the healing. Let's see. Oh, evenly. Interesting.
The precepts of our order are simple. Keep your head in the skies and
Alright,
your
that's
feet
enough.
off the ground.
So that means that this
My
cave is already
spells
cleared.
await.
I know you can heal if you just wait, but I figure I'll just expedite things a bit to test it. Does conquering the cave grant any income of sorts? I don't know. Barely took any damage there. Barely got any experience as well. Level 1 caves are really small. What's this?
My spells await.
And turn. Yeah, I'll manual battle next. And need more practice. I wonder if there's hotkeys. This... Oh my god! This UI reminds me of MTG RPG Chandalar. You just reminded me of a game I used to love. Chandalar was so good. I played that as well. I loved it, dude. Anyone else played that? Magic the Gathering RPG Chandalar? I also bought a lot of books for Magic. I mean, I was really into that universe. Chandalar was so good. It was good, right? Alright, let's see.
Like the wind, like the wind.
Can I control group anything? Looks like no. Well. There is a bit of a group.
For my call.
But it's whatever it gave. Aimed missile.
Look out below!
Can't I cast spells?
My spells await.
Give attack speed. No!
Like the
Grabtor! Oh, come on!
Yes? Yes? To the sky! Look out below!
All right. We have to reload again.
Great Master,
Great
of the
Master.
broken abyss, I summon thee.
Your deal seems squishy. Maybe don't frontline him.
Lord of Air.
Yeah,
My
all right.
spells await.
Let's try again.
My spells
It's just hard
like
to
the
control them
wind.
because control groups are split 1. Let's see. Hold on. My control group 1 is everybody, and then 3 is the fairy. And then if I click him and I say control 2. Oh wait, there are control groups. Control 1, control 2. But the behavior is a little strange. When I left click things, they're added to the control group or removed. So if I want to solo select the fairy, I have to click him and deselect Grabtor. So single click, select Grabtor. Another single click adds him to the group. So I have to click Grabtor away, you're control 2. Unclick him, click the bird, control 3. Unclick him, click the Wind Rider, control 4. And now I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I can select them and use them more easily.
Like
To the sky! Yes? Let's get go.
like the wind.
Look out below! Destroy!
My spell like the wind.
How much can I cast spells?
Like the wind.
Destroy! We await you. Look at... Destroy!
My spells await. For my cause. My spell for my cause.
Oh, much better. We did lose a lot of the cavalry stack, but I guess not feeding your wizard in the front line is a good strategy to have. Alright. The heck is this? Lords of Magic from 1997. It's on Steam, and I purchased it because I remembered the title and I remember playing it. And I wanted to re-experience it. Yeah, I used to love this game. Good news, you'll receive 2 gold per turn so long as this mine stays under your control. Oh well, that answers the question of do caves have passive income? No, they do not. But this gold mine does. Crystal mine, maybe we should go get that too, but we need some healing first. No, my brother didn't review this one. I picked it myself, Feed the Trees. Do you remember playing this, Brubby?
My spells await.
Have you watched the video about it by Seth? No. I don't really like Seth. I watched him once because he gets recommended a lot, but I found the vibes a bit off.
My spells await.
Yeah, I remember it was a weird time. Yeah, huh. Let's see, we are... Wait. Oops, did I only move my hero here?
We await your
Oops.
orders.
I only had hero selected. They're not going to be moving as fast now without a champion.
My spells await. My spells await.
Need to make sure they're all selected. Okay.
My
heal up.
spells.
What sphere are you playing as? Air? Yes, air. Did you ever play Populous back in the day? Yeah, Populous was one of my all-time favorites. See how much healing I get. Not that much.
My spells.
Maybe when they
await.
said you can get more healing in your city, what they meant is
The
you can use
precepts
the
of our
temple.
order are simple.
But for some
Rise your
reason,
head in
I'm
the
not
skies
inside.
And your feet off the ground.
So when I press exit, I am no longer inside. Only when I click on it and then I look at the city am I
The
inside.
precepts of our order are simple. Keep your head in the skies and your feet off the ground.
Alright, so healing just takes a long ass time. You can't be inside the city before you take the secure temple. Ah, I see. Is that it? Alright, then we have to find the temple. I don't know where it is, but it's probably in the direction of one of the roads. That's a mage tower. Crystal mine could be tough. There's a library. Let's just go search then. We could pick up some units for safety.
To become a warrior of air, you must have the stature of a giant
Upgrade.
and the spirit of a dragon.
Building level 1. It's at max level. Huh? 65 ale. We don't have enough for this. Let's try to get Windjammer. Windjammers are light and fast in the water. These vessels are among the most agile at sea. Handle them with care and you'll see the day through. Storm Warrior. Tall and powerful, these storm giants are experts in the art of war, and they live to wield their champions as blades for their lord. The long strides and robust constitutions take them quickly over great distances. 24 health, 12 damage, 4 armor. Dude, I think air is very heavy in damage and low in protection. Train unit, hire merc. Oh. And I can't train a unit yet. Because I don't own the temple, so the only way I can do it is hire merc, right? Yeah. I can't hire them now. So all we can do is hire merc? How do I do that? You don't have enough resources. Oh! Oh! They're all called champions. You don't have enough followers. Yeah. So we can make 2. And then exit. There they are.
Lead me.
Okay. Wow. Wait, they're champions. Oh. They're not normal units. They are self-sustaining champions. It's like I have 3 heroes now.
My spells await.
What's this? Statue. Bullfrog Games was the best dev ever. They did Populous, Theme Park, Syndicate, and Dungeon Keeper. Yeah, dude, I loved all of those. Populous, Syndicate, Dungeon Keeper.
Loch Narash.
Look, Narash.
Like retro.
Me too, Sir Kraken. I think you need to liberate the Great Temple before you can rest in town. Yeah, and I don't know where it is. I can go do some solo scouting with champions, which should be quite fast. What's this? Village? Mysterious Keep. And this? Elovid. It's like another castle.
My spells await.
He can go scout this way. What's that? Adarakor. And a tower.
Lead me.
This might be vision. Tower level 8. This fortified guard tower was built to watch over the land. The guards fell upon hard times and were killed by a party of unruly brigands. We've got to really difficult quests, let's say, quest situations.
My spells
Maybe I
await.
just go take this village. Oh, I'm aware of Slice and Dice and how good it probably is, Silent Tarny.
My
I'm just not
spells
branching out in card games yet, because I'm so into Slay the Spire. You're confronting one of the marauding parties of creatures who now plunder the landscape of Iraq. They follow no lord and seek only to destroy everything in their path. You cannot barter with them, and their champions will take their own lives before allowing themselves to be taken prisoner by one of your thieves. All you can do when you meet a marauding party is to fight them or run away. Since you're likely to engage in combat with ruffians like these often, remember that all units suffer a crippling penalty when fighting on the terrain type opposite to that of their native land. Noted. Depart in haste or suffer the consequences. We will not tolerate your presence any longer. And they have one of those storm lords. Ooh. Centaur Hunters. 3 armor, 12 HP, and 6 damage. Got a whole bunch of those. And they have ranged attack, Centaur Hunters. Then they have normal Centaurs that are 10-6 in stats and 20 health. And then you've got Asi Davir, who only has 1 armor. Okay, so we should focus him. Then go for the Centaur Hunters. And then the Centaurs. Last, which are the tank. By default, it control groups everyone into group 1, group 2. So if I want to change that, I have to do it manually. Who's my flanking crew? These guys. And then my shooters. This is my tank, control group 4, control group... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright.
Like the wind.
Can we take the high ground? Let's see. I think it's an invalid
Like
terrain.
We await. Let's get going.
Yeah, it's invalid. Okay. So this is actually terrain that you can use. It blocks out things. So what's this flag? This is probably where you can escape battle.
Like the wind.
So let's send our ranged units
Sky! To the sky! To the skies!
behind here.
Like
To the skies!
And he will plug the
As
gap.
swift as lightning.
And these will flank. Begin. Oh, never mind. You can walk past this color. It's this particular hill that cannot be getting past. Okay, then we're gonna change things.
like the
As swift as swift.
like
To the skies!
Reposition. They're coming. Alright, pause. Cost 2 mana, affects a unit, deals 3 plus half a level points of damage. Right click for more choices. Oh. Oh! Headwind. Targets a unit, combat speed halved. Right click for more choices, okay. Why not just give me more icons? Swiftness. Targets a unit, attack speed increased 50%. Right click for more choices. Essence of the Wisp. Targets a unit plus 3 dexterity, which I guess is armor. And resistance to damaging earth magic. Okay. Cool. Let's buff our dude here.
Lead me as swift as lightning.
Alright, he has more dexterity. But what what is dexterity? Attack, defend, berserk, rally troops. Yeah, sure. Go crazy, dude. Berserk.
Look out below!
my spells
More
await.
buffs. Attack speed increased.
Lead me. They shall pay.
Oh, they are on top of the hill.
My spells await.
And this is headwind. Combat speed halved. Can only target a single unit. Where's my flanking crew? Go kill. Go kill his
My
mage.
spells await.
How much mana do I have left? Oh, 6. How's my champion doing? Oh, he's almost dead. But I gave him dexterity. And resistance to earth magic. It's not enough.
Yes? Look out!
Lead me as swift as lightning.
Run! No, my merc. Well, at least we won't have to pay him anymore.
I declare, with utter certainty, that this one will one day play Dota 2 again.
My spells await.
Seem very sure.
Yes? Look out below!
Dude, I
Yes?
told them to attack this
Look
guy.
out below!
Oh, we lost Grubtor already. What about his hero? I did not tell them to go there, did I? I told them to kill his hero. I think, anyway. Hey, he's dead. He just died so easily. We got nothing left. Alright, let's try again. Wow, that was...
Yes?
Great master of the Necropian Abyss, I summon thee.
Storm Giants can't really tank at all. Yeah, I mean, I remember seeing their stats. Only 4, whatever this is. Defense. What is dexterity? Okay. Ah. Huh? He has strength, agility, and wisdom. He's got attack, defense, and hit points. Movement, mana, and ranged attack and strength. And I gave him dexterity. Cloud Staff. Any mage in Iraq gains 1 armor and 2 mana while wielding this staff. I've looked it up on the manual on Internet Archives to look into what dexterity does, and helpfully, it doesn't say. Reminds me of the Displacer cloak in Fantasy Empires. We never knew what that was. Alright, I guess I won't be casting dexterity on anybody. The defend order takes half of your attack and adds it to armor. Oh!
My spells await.
Interesting. The defense order. What?
My spells await.
Oh, different positioning this time. But because I came from the top.
Your orders. Let's
But-
get going.
But I did defend, right? And I don't
We await your
see
orders.
it. I don't see the stats changing.
Potatoes.
The strength of a grizzly, the
spells
reflexes
await.
of a puma, the wisdom of a man. Rex Squandu.
Thank you, dude. The game's resource asymmetry on higher difficulties is utter BS. It also causes them to hold position and focus on parrying attacks first. The unit has to defend themselves.
Yes?
Interesting, but it doesn't look like the display is visual.
Look out below! Look out below!
We await your orders.
Destroy!
My spells await.
Where's my other guy?
As swift
there he is.
as they shall pay.
My spell like the wind.
Dude, wizards are slow. And they get staggered when they're trying to walk away.
Great master of the Necropian.
Let's
My
auto-resolve it
spells
and see
await.
what happens. We win? So I'm playing the fights very bad. Dexterity is combat speed, defense, and chance to hit. Oh my god, lost your eagles though? Yeah, well that's kind of fine. We got some levels, right? We took this thing. Let's see what it gives us.
My spells await.
This is one of many rural villages which dot the landscape of Iraq. Uruk. If you become lord of this region, your champions can construct additional pylons here. Training facilities. AI barracks. Build now.
My spells
Did that
await.
work?
My spells await.
I think it did. It did work. AI is air. Oh, and DE is death. Ah.
My spells await.
Lead me.
I'm pretty sure it uses a point system and doesn't simulate like Age of Wonders does. Yeah, and that's gonna create really
My spell-
wildly different outcomes.
My spells. My spells
More
await.
caves. Caverns, level 2. Lost my horsemen, my wind riders.
My spells await.
I will have to do a restart, but first I want to see if I can find the temple.
Lead me.
Because it's a bit funky that you are not aware where the temple is when you're new. The Great Temple, that is.
Lead me.
Is this it? Before you rises the lofty tower of the Great Temple of Air. Long ago, its glistening pinnacles shone like the midwinter snow, bringing storm giants and fairies alike to this revered peak to extol the powers of the elements. Now suffocating at the hands of brazen trespassers, this temple no longer fosters the sacred winds of Urak's mountains. Your people await a hero who can purge this place of the mighty foe within. If you can do this, your name will echo these peaks for all of the ages, and your people will honor you as their chosen lord. Alright, we know what to do.
My spells await.
Yeah, it should be like, well, that's actually a Horn of the Abyss edition Excalibur. It also exists in Age of Wonders 4 and Age of Wonders Planetfall, that when you do an auto-resolved combat, you can choose to accept or don't accept the result. And then you can replay it. That's just a nice quality of life feature. That should generally be a thing. This is a guide by a high schooler from 1999. Dude, there was internet yet? When playing as heir, to get to the Great Temple is an insurmountable task with just your normal army, unless you can use the pot shot trick. Note, heir is really good if you start as it and can get its temple.
My spells
What a great
await.
guide.
To become a warrior of air, you must have the stature of a giant and the spirit.
So, for all intents and purposes, we should not be able to do this.
We await your orders.
My spells await.
I'm 35 years old. I used to play this game as a kid. It came as a demo along with another game, Zeus, Master of Olympus. Would never have thought of seeing it again. I could only play 15 turns.
Lead me.
Oh my god, because it's a demo.
My spells await.
That's so good. That's so good. I used to play this game called Gazillionaire, which is a trading game with resources. You're in space, you're in the galactics, and your job is to sell resources, buy stocks and sell stocks and upgrade your ship. And it'll have voice lines like, great deal, and money, 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 and cling, and wah. Gazillionaire. It was good. But it turns out we only had the demo. So we couldn't even play that much, but we kept replaying the demo over and over and over because we really liked it. And I saw it went to Steam, and I was going to play it again as a nostalgia boost. But it's several tens of dollars or something, and they didn't change the game at all from 25 years ago. No quality of life. Reviews were pretty damning, so I didn't end up getting it. Adventurers have deserted and you've lost one fame. Oops, we couldn't afford it.
Await.
Well, let's see how hard this fight is. Let's see, I just want to see how tough this fight is before restarting. So they've got Wolf Riders, 11 damage, 4 defense. And then they have Panthers, 13 damage, 7 defense. And Goblin Archers. Yeah, this fight is really tough, right? And what's all this? What are these yellow and purple buttons? And the green one? Oh. I'm not sure these do anything.
Great master of the Necropian Abyss, I
And what's the computer button? It's like give up. Let's see what
My
autocalc does.
spells
The long imprisoned captives join your cause. And then we just win? $104 10 followers, 104 fame, 100 crystals, we get a fairy ring. Autocalc is so hard. It's so hardcore. Maybe because it's easy mode, they made autocalc really easy, I don't know. Magnificent! You have liberated the Great Temple. In your honor, your people have constructed a stronghold at their capital, Respire. While this Great Temple remains free, it will attract followers to the stronghold to serve you. You can then assign them to work, producing valuable resources. You can also install champions in the Mage Tower, Barracks and Thieves Guilds, where they will impart their experience to new recruits. Okay. Interesting game systems. Mages can now research new spells in the library, and if you upgrade the Mage Tower to level 3, you can summon the Thunder Drake at this great temple.
My spells await.
High in the lofty mountains stands the great temple of air, open to the sky and all its thunderous powers. Here the magic is harnessed and funneled out to its followers, the lesser images of the race that vanished many years ago. Thunderdrake casts 255 crystals, 8 crystals per turn. Initial cast of 85 ale. We have 0 right now. That's upkeep ale. $20 damage, 11 defense, 40 health, 16 ranged, 10 damage, lots of stats. Legendary creature. 85 health, 27-16. It's huge. By sea or air, nothing can match the ferocity of the dreaded Ice Drake. Her huge jaws hold sharp teeth, and her breath can freeze even a fire elemental in one icy blast. Shrine of Teleportation, level 2 Mage Tower. Cannot combine parties. You cannot have more than 3 champions. Oh.
My spells await.
Your command?
We got a new champion, Asrai Fairy Thief, which looks like an actual baby. Did you ever play Eye of the Beholder? Yes, that was so much fun. That is weird. And their voice?
Your command? Your command? Your command?
My spells await.
I think I would like to summarize my initial thoughts. I think the combat feels a little dated and jank. It's pretty tough to control. My main issue with the combat is that in order to give attack commands, you left click, but left click is also selecting units. So while selecting one unit, if I want to attack an enemy unit, I might misclick on one of my other units, instead selecting them rather than issuing an attack command. Newer games solve this via the attack move command, which means that you don't have to be accurate, or using right click as the smart understanding of focusing units. Left click is selection of your or enemy units, and right click is to issue movement or attack commands. By putting both on left click, you create this weird dichotomy between you might either be using your current selection to attack a unit, or you might be looking to select a new unit. And because they don't know which one you mean, they just decide on one, which is to select a new unit. Which means I now deselected the unit that I actually wanted to be using. I believe Command & Conquer has this same problem of not using proper game logic, which was later understood to be superior, of having right clicks be smart commands and attack and targeting commands. So that makes the fights feel a little jank. I think auto combat feels a little OP from what little I've tried so far. But I think the vibe of the game is just really on point and holds up even today. Vibe, art style, music. Voice acting isn't incredible, but I think it's funny enough to be acceptable, no problem. Love the vibe with all the different aerial units. Units have a lot of stats and depth, so that's interesting. And I think the onboarding of the game is pretty good in that it tells you what everything is, what to do and what not. I like the game. I would have probably liked it more 20 years ago than now, because many improvements have been made. But I could totally see myself playing this more regardless. And the descriptions and the story building, the world building is honestly pretty nice. Good enough for sure to create a cool vibe. Any chance on streaming some Age of Wonders or maybe Planetfall? I would love to. A marauding party has taken the air grid. What? So you have to leave guards there then. Oh, we're not going to get any followers anymore. All right, I see. This is easy mode. It is pretty hard for easy mode. These days, people make games a lot easier when they promise easy mode. Oh, look. We can now... Okay, we have 10 followers and we can apply follow... Oh, interesting. So followers are like your workers in an RTS, even though it's turn-based. So you attribute followers to different buildings to get crystals per turn. Nice. And then you can also go to the market and put some followers there, and they will be leveraging gold per turn so that we can have positive gold income. We can get bonus followers. Even without our Great Temple of Air, we can still get followers per turn. Right? Or can we? No, it's ale. Sorry, it's ale, which leads to upkeep. So we would want to have at least 3 there, and then the magistrate, which gives fame per turn. And in order to actually get more followers to work with, we need to keep control of our Great Temple of Air. I think that's really interesting. Interesting resource mechanic. Yeah. I think that's enough for me for now to play the game, but I'm happy that I played it, and I now know that Lords of Magic is pretty damn good and pretty fun. And of course, I've only scratched the surface. Maybe I'll play it again next time. But that's gonna be it for now. Hope you enjoyed this little showcase of the game and my playing of it.